What's up? I'm Elias.
Vaughn P. Don Will. It's Tanya Morgan. Right now, you checking out Culture 6.
Culture 6, you know what I'm saying? This is where that real hip hop is.
And you are now checking out Culture 6 Experience.
Check this out, man. It's the H&I-C.
What up, man? This is Ghost.
This is back in the Africa. Big shout out to Culture 6.
To the main event.
Who came up with the whole Brooklynati idea and the marketing and the whole thing? Because that's some genius stuff. Somebody take credit for that.
It just between them. It was between us and the label. Just all together, just brainstorming.
Well, what was the first Brooklynati idea? Because I know No Soup came up with that first idea.
The back cover of Moonlight.
Yeah, on the back cover of our first album, the bridge on the back by the track list has the word Brooklynati on it. So I mean, like, you know, like we've.
Can I get some nerd history on that?
Go ahead.
Alright, a lot of people don't know this, but the architect that designed the Brooklyn Bridge, he designed this bridge in Cincinnati, the Roebling Bridge.
AKA
it goes,
the singing bridge.
Yeah, the singing bridge. It goes to Kentucky, and it's a replica. They're the identical
It's a
bridges.
scale replica of the Brooklyn Bridge. So
yeah,
there is a piece of Brooklyn in Cincinnati, so to speak. But like I would say, it's just like an idea that spilled over from the first album. We always carry over our ideas.
Right.
Alright. Fully embellished on it this time.
That's cool. I knew a Suit didn't come up with the whole idea. I knew that. They might have expanded on it, took the marketing degree, and did some stuff. Somebody
honestly, all of that was kind of us. I mean, like, with the exception of the website, because we just kind of fleshed out what the city would have in it and how it would look. But it was like a creative think tank where like, we all got together and just fleshed out ideas.
Right. All right. One of the biggest changes I think right now is all the free music that's out there. How is it like? Is it hurting or helping the artists? Because y'all gotta put out so much free music in between albums. I mean, every day there's dozens of songs coming out.
That's just like Britain, man. Filtration system.
I feel like that's controlled by the artist, man. If everybody just stopped and said, "Yo, we're not giving out free albums no more," then it would stop. What people still want to hear music, so it's not like they would say no. They want to hear it, so
it's a catch-22 for the individual artist, because if you're putting out a bunch of stuff, it kind of waters down your brand a little bit. And then the thing is, if you're not putting out your best material all the time, it also makes you seem like you're probably worse than you are on average. You know?
It's like you build you find out what works for you. So like an artist like Currency, who put out mixtapes and garnered enough buzz, released his next one on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? So like, you kind of, there's no system anymore. So it's not like you can like build a buzz, get signed. It's like you build a buzz, figure out how to capitalize off of that and then do that. You know what I'm saying? So every artist has to find their own particular, find their own system.
That's not good. So where does like the money, where does the career come from as far as like right now? Is it just the album sales that's gonna get y'all through, or is it putting out the music to build something else?
I mean,
besides all the taxes you're gonna get from the city and all that.
Brooklynati is taxing the album sales hard.
Yeah. Right now, I would say it's a combination of all of the above, especially in like the present market of music. It's like basically a lot of the corporations, being that the typical artists that the majors mess with aren't exactly garnering the same buzz and attention they used to. It's like now they're looking to the indie labels and indie artists in order to, sell their product, so it's basically the Wild West right now. It's like every man for himself, like whatever works.
And it honestly depends on how your album sales are set up. So like, if you're an artist who pretty much sells direct to your consumer, you get all of that vibe. If you're an artist who has the assistance of a record label, you get a portion of that vibe. If you're an artist with, say, a major label deal, you get a small portion of that vibe or more upfront money. I mean, it's just everybody's system is totally different. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's just about, are you delivering consistent quality product to your consumer?
Now, what's gonna determine if Brooklynati is a success? Is it gonna be more sales? Is it gonna be the reviews? Like, what is it gonna be that's gonna say, something, this album works?
people's choice. It's up to the people. Yeah. Because it ain't, I mean, we can sit here and name plenty of people that ain't hot that sold millions of records. we can sit here and name people that paid.
Yeah, but they won't miss the whole install.
Yeah, exactly. And we can name people that done got really good reviews in magazines and stuff, but didn't deserve it. When the fans go out and hear it, they're like, it's some crap. They didn't deserve the review it got. Right. So it's all up to the fans, It's all up to them.
But now the difficult thing is difficult to measure because I mean, sales is one part, but so many people are downloading stuff for free. Y'all might have the hottest shit, and everybody's like, yo, that shit is hot, I'm gonna download that. So like, is there any kind of a measure anymore? Like how do y'all know if it was...
As long as it comes with, yo, that shit is hot, then that's what it's all about. Because you can't download the show. You come to the show and know what the words.
Yeah, like
you had to pay to get into that show.
Like, you look at an artist like Drake, who's pretty much touring right now. People are reciting his songs word for word. He's like at the point where he can just like go like this. The song is being sung. You know what I'm saying? So that's a success. But you can argue that he's not selling records because he gave a mixtape for free. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about finding your system. His system was to create a buzz big enough to the point where people have to notice it. You know what I'm saying? Our system at this point is just delivering quality product and connecting with our fans direct. You know what I'm saying? Like we're at the point where we can go out and do some shows and people will come to the show and we can sell direct to them. Right. As opposed to, you know, just like our buzz is still building, of course, but we definitely have tended to our buzz. It's not a passive thing where we put some shit out on the blog and walk away. We put it out on the blog and go test it in the actual market that it's getting downloaded in. You know what I'm saying?
I would say we're part of that class essentially, in that we're the new breed of artists. It's like, you know, Double XL, they put us in the freshman class, you know what I'm saying? You can't argue with their opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like we're a part of like this whole new movement, because I'm sure there was like pretty much the past decade people have been sick of what they've been hearing on the radio. So we're like part of the new breed coming in to like push out those cats that are kind of been getting on people's nerves.
Right. And then one more. Coming from okplayer.com, coming from the forums and doing, you know, linking up that way. It's so easy for people to make. I mean, everybody's at their computer in their bedrooms making music. Is it a positive thing because you're getting more people out there? And then like y'all are the exception, where y'all came on the internet and made music, and actually good music and was successful. But a lot of people just make junk and put it out. Like, is it a positive that it's so easy?
Labels aren't the strong gatekeepers that they once were.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The labels are pretty much grazers. Like if you look at it, Soulja Boy started on YouTube. The people alerted the label that Soulja Boy was important enough to put money behind. So the version of Soulja Boy everybody else is getting like is diluted, so to speak. I mean, like whatever you think about Soulja Boy, whatever your opinion is, all I'm saying is that he was one of the artists that understood the fact that he can go direct to people as opposed to going direct to a label. I mean.
And that's the end of the Soulja Boy conversation at Fat Beat.
I was saying that just to illustrate the point that there's no filter anymore. So it's almost like, you know, if you put out some shit that's whack, they'll let you know because they're responding to your song directly. Right. You might send your joint to Two Dope Boys, they post it, and that's you. That ain't like your A&R. That's not like a project manager. That's you sending an email to Shake and Mecca, and they're just sitting there like, shit trash, why would you post this? You know what I'm saying? So on the other hand, like, you know what I'm saying, you might send your shit out, people love it. So it's just the filter's removed.
Well, we at Tanya Morgan and you checking out Hip Hop Game.
.mother effing com.